you notice it's active already, so. Yeah, it's done, it's done. It's done, it's done.
So the other day, I brought you guys along on my commute into work on one of the routes that I take, and unfortunately the camera just stopped filming somewhere around here, so I thought I'd recreate the rest of the route for you guys to see how I get to work. It's the tyres. So I don't know if you heard that that gentleman, he was saying skills, but what it is, because these tyres are so wide, that's what makes it really easy to balance. Or I find it easy to balance on this, so you can be going quite slow, very slow, and balancing a lot easier than when you've got these really thin tyres. And then the advantage with the thinner tyres is I think you can go a lot faster. It's just that they're very twitchy, like you've got to do a lot of adjusting to stay on course, whereas this bike, you don't have to do a lot of that. I think essentially it wants to go straight a lot of the time. But another thing is I'm so used to fat tyre e-bikes now that I prefer them a lot more to your average tyre. Sometimes see a bit of an opportunity to really go for it. Otherwise I would have been waiting at that light for quite a long time for all the traffic to come down the other way before I could get to turn. It's not going to be a very long video because the point at which it stopped filming, I'm sure it was by 7 dials back there, it's really not that far from work. But what I did, I had gone to the London Graphic Centre to get something for a course, and it wasn't the right thing, it wasn't what the teacher wanted, so I'd gone to purchase it. But when, as I said, when I got back with it, she said it wasn't the right thing, so I had had it for a while, and I was meaning to get a refund on it, so I just popped out to get a refund, so I thought it was an opportune moment to film the journey since it was going to be the route that one of the routes I usually take to get to work. No, the thing is I've got a GoPro Hero 9, so I think they're on the 13 now, so 4 years old, or nearly 4 years old. And so I mean, to be fair, you can't expect the batteries to be as good as they were when you first got them. So it probably has diminished somewhat. But it did still have, I think it had 13% of battery left when I reviewed the footage, when I turned on the GoPro to see the footage and realised obviously it hadn't filmed all the way up to the college. So it's given me 1 hour and 1 minute of filming, but the journey was longer than that. thought they might cross, but they're obviously a bit apprehensive, understandably. So I forgot to mention that we went past the British Museum to the front entrance. So this is the back entrance of the museum, and my workplace is on this road that I'm just going to turn right into. So the other day I was riding to work and I got here and realized the road was blocked off, so I was just going to go straight ahead. And then, actually I mentioned this in another film, but yeah, they were filming Spider-Man, and this building on the right was used as a location for The Flash. But they've been filming earlier in the year, and I thought it was the Batman. But somebody did tell me that the script hadn't been finished when the previous filming was going on, so no idea what it was. I just had this idea in my head. It was just DC. We were using these locations, Warner Brothers and DC. So yeah, we're just about to pull up to the college here on the left, and this is the end of the journey.